Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. It's an aewdynamite review, of course. This is November 26th, if I'm not mistaken. Review of aewdynamite. We've seen the show start off with Kyle Fletcher and Okada. That right there off the bat was very crazy. Crazy match to start the show off with. And Kyle Fletcher, you know, another victory over Okada in the Continental Classic like that. He got 2 victories over him within the tournament terms and stuff as well. He got a roll-up victory, got it over Okada. Okada is about to implode a little bit. I think eventually he's gonna get upset a little bit because he gonna have to get some crazy match. I think Okada and Takeshita, and Fletcher are all in the same. Are they all the same? No. I think Takeshita is in the other league, right? So we're gonna see something how it kind of like plays out a little bit. We did see, of course, Claudio Castagnoli. He won his match as well in the Continental Classic. I hope they make a women's Continental Classic one day too, as well. Maybe next year like that. But he won his Continental Classic. We've seen him defeat, of course, Orange Cassidy in the main event, and also him and Moxley gonna be going against each other next week. Now maybe they might pull. I don't think they pull anything storyline implications about the Death Riders leaving each other, something like that. I don't think they'll do anything right then and there next week, but I think it's still building up and kind of leading to that a little bit. Moxley did win his Continental Classic match too as well. You know, he put Mascara Dorado to sleep like that. It's funny that he used a submission to win. Got him and won that match, but it took a lot for him to win that match. Have you seen Kevin Knight as well defeat Darby Allin like that? Was a big time match for him. Darby Allin was taking a lot of punishment in that match. He was just getting hit, getting banged up, and like I'm like, dang, Darby just want to like hurt himself bad. Like, he's taking a lot of punishment in that match. And then Kevin Knight with the UFO move at the end, defeating them and getting the victory. And then you see, of course, the Babes of Wrath, like that Willow Nightingale, the Babes of Wrath, defeat the Sisters of Sin in the match, and they advance to the next round. And then we got, of course, next week. They're gonna be a death match. Like they say, no tags, no DQ, no countouts. They're gonna be Toni Storm and of course Mina. They call us the Toddlers Love Bombs. Going against, of course, Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne like that. I don't know if they have a team name or not. Megan Bayne and Marina. I don't think they have a team name, but they're gonna get those two in a death match. They're probably the main event as well. Winner of that advances to fight for the World Tag Team Championships, and they're probably gonna be at World's End most likely like that. So winner of that gonna have to fight, you know, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron in the main event. I feel like it would have been better to have Toni Storm and Mina versus Megan and Marina at World's End. I thought that'd be like more of a bigger match, big impact match, but we'll see how things kind of go like that. I think my prediction is still the same. I think Toni Storm and Mina win the tag team titles. I feel like Willow Nightingale is gonna her and Harley Cameron kind of getting a storyline with Chris Statlander still. I think Willow Nightingale is going to be the person who fight Chris Statlander, because Chris Statlander, I think she's going to turn evil eventually. Down the line. I think it'll be Willow Nightingale versus Chris Statlander and All In next year. I predicted a few months back. I think it'll be the same. I think it'll be kind of storyline. So we'll see if that happens. If not, you know, we'll see what else happens, of course, like that. There's a lot of different scenarios. But we also seen Hangman Page and Swerve. That segment right there was probably my favorite moment of the show. If I'm saving for last, Hangman Page and Swerve, you know, working together like that. 2 guys who was rivals who literally tried to kill each other like that many times like that. Bled in that ring, going to each other's blood, sweat, and tears like that. You know, like making it personal beyond wrestling in that ring like that. Went out there and teamed up together like that again. We've seen Swerve help Hangman, of course, at All In, and now you see, of course, a full circle moment, a little bit of that. Like he got the car and going to confront Joe. They got Hangman coming with them, and they're ready to fight Samoa Joe. So we'll see what kind of this kind of leads to. I don't know if the focus is going to be. The focus probably is the World Championship for Swerve, but I wonder how this like kind of create a tag team between them, because we still never seen Swerve and Hangman team up like in a match. Like they never had a tag team match like with each other like that. You know, it was only them. Swerve and Ospreay was helping Hangman to fight off the Death Riders and stuff. So I wonder what it would kind of lead to. That'd be crazy to see like a tag team run, like a little short run of the tag team, them competing and fighting against the Ops and handling business, and then of course getting back to fighting for that World Championship. That'd be interesting to see how things kind of go a little bit. But overall, pretty solid show. Pretty solid show of AEW Dynamite. They have a Collision tomorrow on Thanksgiving. I probably will not have a review for that. I'm gonna be live streaming some football games in the morning, and then later at night as well. I'll probably record Collision and watch it a little bit later in the day, or maybe on Friday, because I'll be watching a lot of football like that. So we'll see exactly what happens. They have a few Continental Classic matches tomorrow and some other things as well, so it's gonna be interesting. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys. Well, actually, before I end this video, The Continental Classic thing kind of messed me up a little bit. I was thinking I kind of got I got what they're doing now. Of course, we know like Okada has the unified title, and the unified championship title was the international title mixed with the Continental title. I thought once they did that, even they had Okada still with the both belts on the pictures. When you see his render and stuff, when you pull up the roster on the website, I thought they probably like got rid of that and they like kind of merged to one. So I thought maybe when the Continental Classic came around, the unified title would be the one that's on the line. But actually, it's not. It said Okada had to relinquish Continental title for the tournament, and now he's international champion just again. So they unify the belts. Like, I know maybe they just did it for the Kenny Omega match to make it bigger than what it was and like that. Like Okada versus Omega unified belts to better the moment. It was a big time moment, so I thought they'd probably keep the unified belts together. So he would have to win the tournament to get the unified belt back. I feel like it would have been better if they just kept the name. Like after he beat Kenny Omega for the international championship, title for title, he should have said, "This is the title that matters." Like that, cast away the international title, had the Continental title, cast away, and then you bring the title that looks like the unified title. Just name that the Continental title. It should have been that. That should have been like the whole thing right there. So it's a new title right there. It's a unified version of the international. And the title is just the Continental Championship or World Championship or Continental World title or whatever it is. Like they just could have named it that and kept that like that. But they didn't bring it back. So now you have, so based off what they have, unless they fix some things around, you have the international championship, international and national championship, and then you have TNT title, Continental title, and then world title like that. So I feel like there's a little too many like that. You might have to get rid of one. Now I know like New Japan got a lot of titles. They got like what's the Never Open Weight, New Japan Strong Open Weight. You got the Global Championship. You got the world title, of course, as well. You got the what's the name of the 6-man titles, the tag team titles in Japan Strong, and the tag team titles out of GP lightweight and heavyweight. You got the lightweight, heavyweight championship as well. You got a lot of titles there too. So I guess they kind of do the same little path or something like that. Oh, the CMLL. You can't even keep up all the titles. Like some wrestling companies just love to make a lot of titles just to make them like that. But I wonder if they're gonna figure out a way to mix things up because you just made a national championship. So I don't know if the international title being there kind of look conflicting. You should just brought that one. You should just brought the international title back like right there and say we're gonna bring that back like later. Like they do a tournament and have it with that one. And you said after the title was already unified. But we'll see how this kind of goes a little bit. It's gonna be interesting. But the tournament should be good still. We'll see how things kind of happen. That's all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.